I think there's a lot to be learned from stuff that I put on the sales page, but for the sake of time, I'm not going to talk about it all today because I talk about the 6 different pillars there. And as I've mentioned throughout, I just put the link in the chat box, by the way. As I talked about throughout this will not only change your business, but your whole fucking life. And it's been everything that's changed. Everything for me. I'm getting tongue-tied. I just said twide, tongue-tied. Beautiful. Okay, next slide, please. So just to give you an example or some examples of who I was before this work, I didn't trust myself. I was literally creating out of survival and scarcity and not listening to my heart, which I've kind of mentioned that throughout this. Like, I was like, oh my God, like I got to make a sale. I got to do this. I got to launch. I got to do that. And I wasn't like connected to what does my heart actually want. Up until this year, I also wasn't really creating content that fully landed and touched people. Like when I channel messages, for example, or when I'm sharing a really vulnerable, scary fucking story, like I've been sharing about stuff I've been going through lately that people need to hear. It's like my stuff wasn't landing with people because, again, I was disconnected from my heart. I've kind of already said a lot of these things actually, but I was cramming myself into a box and trying to be my mentors. I think I already told you this, but I used to be afraid to cuss on social media, shockingly. And I used to be manic and think that I had to post every single day and be online all the time rather than just honoring my feminine energy and our feminine flow, because we cannot do our businesses like men can because we have periods. And when I learned to like ebb and flow with nature cycles and my own natural cycles and energy, everything changed. One thing that's coming through to share is if you don't already know about your human design type, I highly recommend looking into that, because once I learned I was a generator, everything fucking made sense to me. And if you do know your human design type, tell me in the chat box below because I geek out on that stuff. Okay, next slide. So who is Divine Feminine Business for? This program is for the powerful, gifted, sensitive entrepreneurs. Let me know if you resonate with those terms, because that is definitely me. So you just need a reminder of who the fuck you are. You feel like you know you have this huge purpose. You were put on this planet to help people, but maybe you forgot that, or maybe you need someone to remind you of it or activate it. You also feel like you want to fall in love with creating versus producing, like I kind of mentioned a second ago. And if you're feeling uninspired and forgot your power, that's kind of repetitive. This is for you, because I want to help you, whoever's listening to this, live life on your own fucking terms in business, essentially. Next slide, please. This is fun to be like, next slide, please. This is also for the type A or recovering control freak who's exhausted and craving freedom. You don't have to be type A, but you might resonate with that. I know I used to be type A, shockingly. Yeah, but you feel like you're afraid to let go, like we've been talking about throughout this, but you know something has to change and you feel ready. You may also tie your worth to exterior things, like how your business is doing, how much money you're making, how much money is in your bank account, how many social media followers you have, what your body looks like, etc. But you feel like you're craving more freedom and you want to feel more connected with yourself and your body and the earth. And you just really are craving to be in your feminine so that you can let go of the fucking hustle and control bullshit that we've been talking about. And you want to feel like an actual badass in life, not just in business. Because let me tell you, when I was making the 6 figures and had all of this exterior success before I lost it all, I actually only felt like a badass because I had all these financial successes and business successes. And everything has changed for me. Okay, next slide, please. Or this is just really for anyone who's craving a fresh start in business, wants more freedom, fun, heart and soul, all the things that we've talked about here today, and want to do things your way. And I think I just said this a second ago, but if you're just craving to, I'm losing my train of thought, my words. If you just crave to be connected to your feminine more, like I know that was me like 3-4 years ago. I was just like, I see all these women and they're feminine. And like, how are they doing this? Like, I want to feel that way. I want to feel connected to my intuition and my heart and my soul and my body and my freedom and sensuality, and apply this to business. That is who this program is for. So next slide, please. Let me get to the chat. Manifesting generator 1-3 Manny Jen. Yay. Ooh, I know Myers-Briggs. I'm INFJ too. Okay, I love it. Okay, I'm getting distracted. So the last thing that I want to say about who this program is for This is a program for the woman who is craving a world. And by the way, I wrote all these things because this was me a few years ago. So I was literally talking to myself. But you're craving a world where you don't have to get on social media daily or follow the stupid fucking rules or algorithm or AI shit or whatever the fuck doesn't feel good to you. Insert there. Because as I mentioned, my intention with this program isn't to give you a blueprint of exactly how I did it, although I will share what I've done. But I want to teach you how to use your divine feminine superpowers so that you can create the business and life that feels good to you and to your soul. It makes you so fucking excited. Like, I actually get sad now when I like need to take a day off because my heart and my soul are just so fucking excited. And right now, us divine feminine entrepreneurs, we are needed now more than ever because so much is going on in the world, and I'm getting chills everywhere as I say this. So much is going on. So this is also an invitation to myself as I say this, but we have to stop playing it small and staying safe. We have to step up and lead like never before because we are needed. Okay, next slide, please. So if you are looking to join this program, this is the last slide and then we'll do the Q&A portion. And thank you for listening to this part because I know sometimes when people attend calls, they're like, I don't want to hear the sales part, and that's totally fine. Like I said earlier, I wanted to just give you guys something today that would help you even if you don't continue working with me. So this program is starting. I'm going to not go in order of what the slide says, but I'm starting this program on July 21st, but I have some early bird bonuses going on right now where you get 2 modules from my Spiritual Biz Blueprint program for free. And if you pay in full, you get 2 more. Wait, that's only 3. You get 4 total. And all that's listed on the website. Plus, I'm going to open up the group so that you can have access to questions with me now as well. Normally, so the program is, I was practicing this yesterday. I'm like, how do you say this number out loud? $1,333 is the cost of the program for the 3 months. And there's a, payment plan as well. Normally I would make it that price just for the self-paced version, but you're getting all the live coaching and everything with me too. I think I included everything there. So I think I already put the link in the chat box. I did, but I'm going to do it again there. And if you're not ready to dive deep into this program, then I have my Divine Feminine Rebirth course. That's kind of like a taste of this. It's not specific for business, but you can definitely apply a lot of it to business. My Spiritual Business Blueprint classes are not on my website, but if you want to try one of them out just to learn more about the energetics or the strategies, you can definitely message me for that. Okay, so next slide, which I think is the last slide, which is the Q&A.